Hey guys, my name is Cidiac and welcome back to another episode of Skyhaven, where last episode we put ourselves in so much more debt. I decided to get another loan just solely down to the fact that I was trying to save up enough money to buy 2 more runways, which we did. We finally got there, and look at how gracious my airport is now looking. It looks so good. Planes can come in on multiple runways right now. They can exit on multiple runways, but we are in a little bit of debt, and we need to start thinking about paying it back off. We need to start thinking of ways in which we can make more money. And that's what we're going to be doing in this episode, boys, is just trying to make more revenue with trying not to spend as much money in the process at the same time, which is quite difficult. Guys, welcome back to another episode. If you are enjoying this series so far, make sure you smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you are new around here so you get notified when more episodes do come out. But this airport is looking absolutely glorious. Is looking absolutely glorious right now. Now, when it comes to my loans, one of them is being paid back in 4.5 days, which once that's paid back, I will be saving 140,000 in daily payments. It's a lot. That's a lot of money I can save right now, and that will be pretty good. So until then, we're going to have to kind of suck it up a little bit. Now, ways in which we can make more money, which can be quite simple, is obviously adding the food courts and stuff like that to the inside of the terminal. Now, the terminal facilities, is it these? No, I need to add all this stuff in anyway. Passenger services, it's these. So the most, the most expensive one is $6,000, and all the food stuff and newspaper and beverage and coffee, 4,200, 4,400. Okay, so it's not that expensive, but it is a case of we're going to have to probably wait. And oh my goodness me, look how busy this is here with the vehicles. Do you reckon we need like another kind of terminal entrance? Airline didn't get its services required on time. Which one didn't get its services on time? Can we quickly see which one it was? You. So, is it the refueling? Because, no, we've got a lot of refueling vehicles. What would have stopped it getting its services on time? It's hard to say what it would be. We're not really loading anyone because it's currently blocked right now by the kind of loading thing. It's difficult to say what it actually is. It's not the cargo, is it? No. Because something in the background slowed it down. Is it the water station? There's 4 vehicles there. The cleaner services, there's 4 there. What numbers did it require? Anything over 100? Not really. So it's only 1 vehicle. I'm not saying that it's the refueling. It can't be any of this. The meals definitely can't be that. Something was slowed down there, and I'm not quite sure what it was. Oh, what gate is it going to? It's going to this gate. No, we seem to have enough. The baggage? Could it have been the baggage side of it? I don't truly know. We're going to have to keep an eye on that and see what's going down. We really are. But, yeah, I mean, it could be this. The fact that there's so many, we can't get the people to the gate on time because there's that many buses pulling up. So I'm probably going to have to implement additional entrances, which I'm not sure how I'm even going to be able to do that. Can you place down, like, an additional entrance? Entrance and exits? I mean, I need 15,000 to be able to do that anyway. There's no boost you can do on it. Look at 90, nearly 20,000 people arriving and departing a day. No wonder we need another entrance. No wonder, boys. No wonder. Right, we've still got researching to get done. We are slowly kind of tearing through all this researching. I've really lost track to where we're currently at, so we're just kind of going along, singing our songs, just getting as much researching as we can get done. But we got to solve that issue anyway. We got to solve it. So, airline did not get its services on time. Which one is it this time? It is you. It's in the baggage kind of side of it, but again, it's a bit of a tricky one to understand what it is. We need to watch a big plane coming in. Right, is that a class as a big plane? Not really, but it'll be interesting to see where this one goes. We'll kind of watch this one right now to see where we're kind of falling short on it. It's going to here. So if I just move this down a little bit, you can kind of then see what this plane is now getting up to. So everything is getting done on time by the looks of it. Catering's coming in. Refueling's now getting done. It's not particularly a big plane, so there's not really much stress about this. Now, there's a little delay as we're waiting for the baggage, but the baggage is... So the baggage coming from over here. They're all available, but it's not... I mean, it could be that they're not ready yet. We're doing the loading hoster thing, which is performing this service. Where is it? Let me move this. It's performing this, but I think it can't do anything because it's blocking. But I also think you've got to wait for these guys to check in. Oh, do you know what it could be? I just don't have enough check-in desks. I mean, you've got to wait for them to check in before the bags can actually be placed on the actual plane. Boarding's done. Where's the luggage now being loaded? That's done. But it wasn't particularly a big plane, was it? It wasn't particularly a big plane. You're kind of waiting for a big plane to come in. So we can kind of keep an eye on what's going on with that. So, okay, are you a big plane? Right, this is definitely a lot bigger. Definitely a lot bigger, this plane. So let's see what's going on. I'm starting to think it could be the people. We'll keep our eyes... Oh, it's the same stand, which is hilarious. Right. We have got an issue right now, and I've got to try and figure out what it is. So everything is all getting done. Catering's been sorted. Refueling's now getting sorted, which it's probably going to need multiple fuel trucks by the looks of it. Right. More refueling getting done. I just want to see if there's anything out of the ordinary. Finishing the refueling. And will it get all the baggage stuff done in time? So we're loading, performing the services right now of loading the luggage. That vehicle will shortly be on the way. Here it is. Right. Ramp has been like... We're now boarding the people. It's got to be the actual... They physically can't get to the airplane quick enough. Because they can't check in because you've got this huge backlog of buses. That's what my issue is, isn't it? That's going to be my issue. Right, we've got to solve this. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought we've had these issues, boys? Not me. Not me. Now, there's not really a fat lot I can do right now. Solely because... Right, solely because I haven't got any cash. But it is night time. This is where the cash does slowly start to come in. We'll first set up a divider so we can make this a larger room. Where we can hopefully get at least 2 terminal entrances in. We'll start with that first. If that doesn't work, we have to kind of extend this down and get multiple entrances on. I've got plenty of room to do it. I just don't have enough money. So this is where we kind of catch up with ourselves right now with these buses. But there's, you know, there's a couple there waiting. Right, this is the dead moment right now where not much happens. I've got to probably turn these into onto on-demands. So I can get planes coming in willy-nilly. And we're just waiting. We're just waiting for that moment those big cargo planes come in. Because that's where I would earn quite a bit of cash to pay for these adjustments. Oh, it's all fun and games, boys. It's all fun and games. Until you go into lots of debt. Right, did we pay off that loan? Oh, there we go. So we actually lost money on this day. What's my loan payments? Loans, 214,000 I'm spending just in loan payments. And obviously having these issues is having a negative effect as well. But we should start to see those big planes now coming in. And that's where I'm going to make quite a big bit of profit. All right, a couple of cargo planes coming in. It's these 4 stands here where you get the big boys. The real big boys. Right, here's one of them. They want, like, I mean, that one's actually not that big. Some of them, like, absurd and want, like, over 100,000 litres of fuel. Which not only sucks me dry, but does make me a ton of cash money moolah. Right, we're about to refuel anyway. And we just paid for it all, so we have to wait for it then to be spent again. Alright, a little bit of money in the bank. I'm going to try and wait for a little bit more cash. So I've got enough to do some expansions. Right, would 90,000 be enough, you reckon? 160,000, that should definitely be enough. Right, let's get our head in the game right now and figure out how we can actually do this. So, construction-wise, the polygon tool, if I go from here to here, that creates the room, there to there. But you've got to kind of delete it. So I deleted you and deleted you, and then use the editing tool to then create a section here, but you can't do it like that. So I have to kind of go like this. No. No. How do I get this? Oh, I don't think you can actually do these type of shapes. If I'm being completely honest with you. So what if I got rid of this for a second? Right, I know we don't have a supply, blah, blah, blah. Just give me a second, boys. Oh, what have I just deleted? Oh, snap, I just deleted the whole main entrance bit. Right, okay, so. Bam, bam. Just there for a second. Go easy, boy. Go easy right now. Okay. So, if I now built a... No, which is the entrance? That's the entrance. So that could definitely go here. So I could build a couple going down this way. I just need to get this set up, which I don't think it's going to work that well. So if I go to here and then to here and then back up, 78. Okay, that's reasonable. I can afford it. I can afford this. Entrances. Why will this not go in? Is it because of the road? Well, delete our road for a quick second. Entrance. So that's the closest I can get it in. We'll actually just put it there. For us then to get a additional one in just there. So that's 2 on this one side. So without building a third and fourth, let me just get this road reconnected back up again. There we go. That's going to connect to there. You're to there. We'll bring this down as the connection. To be honest, oh no, I've got to bring it down here anyway. Right, there. So we have technically shortened the distance slightly. Oh, it's annoying how it has to delete the taxiway. You're joking me with this, right? You are joking me. Why is it just never straightforward? Game. Why are you just never straightforward? You know what I mean? Right, we've got 2 in. There is room to get more in, but this is now back to normal. So I can press play and we're all good, apart from the fact that I don't have a door here. So throw another door in, just there. And I've got all this now to place in more entrances. So if I just get rid of you, delete you for a second. Terminal entrance. Right, that is... This is where it needs to be. I've now built 4. Now, obviously, I can't get these connected because I've got no cash. But it depends on how far... Oh, I could almost go pretty far with that, but no. Right, let me go play mode, fast forward. If any money comes in, I'm spending it. Right, you're into there. You're to there. You're here. And of course, I'm going to bring this right down on the outskirts. Like that, just for now. Now we have an entrance. We've got 4 entrances that they can use from. So I've now quadrupled the capacity in which they can enter the terminal in, if they choose to use all 4. Now that should really speed up that process. The only issue would be is that obviously the baggage claim, the check-in counters, all that additional stuff. So while I've got a bit more money now in, let's get more of this stuff in next. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And do I put this way? 1, 2, 1, 2. And these ones I'll leave like this because we're going to go back down that way anyway. So they'll kind of continue in that fashion. Now, we'll get all of this stuff down here next, the baggage claims. So we're pretty much doing 2 in each little section. There we go. And how much for... Also, we've got to do them in these little areas as well. Mess that up. That's really going to annoy me. How many more have I got? Because I'm about to run out of cash. Right, can I move these 2 that I've just messed up? Which ones was it? These 2. It really annoys me. You have to turn them off to move them. That part of it really does annoy me. Right, turn you off. I've got enough money as well to place down one little food area. Something that could generate us additional revenue. Now, everything I've done so far doesn't do anything to generate me more revenue. If anything, it gives me more upkeep. So I need some stuff that's going to make me more money. Passenger services then. So let's do a coffee booth. So if I built one, I mean, logically, there is no logic. I'm gonna do like a list here. So you go there, and that's it. Okay. We should go back into debt again shortly right now as the fuel gets delivered. But at least this should gear us up right now for this following day. And I'm hoping we've got no issues, but never say never. Never say never. Now, it would be nice to accept some on-demand flights. So this ramp here, we're going to connect to all the nearest facilities. It's on demand. I'll do the same to this one. Connect to all nearest facilities. It's on demand. So at least I can accept on-demand flights. Actually, I can't because I have no vehicles for all of these. Which is actually kind of low-key annoying. See, I can't even accept them now, actually. I haven't got the vehicles for them. What an absolute tool your boy is. Right, can we have some more planes buying more fuel, please? Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Right. $250,000 in the hole right now. But I just spent all that money. So I should be in profit now anyway. But because I spent all that money on expansions at the start to make me a bit more efficient, I'm not. But this is all the cargo flights. So you're not really going to see any issues with these. Or at least I don't think we will. Might have a few refueling issues, but other than that, I think we're going to be okay. Right, did we make that payment, by the way? Yes, it's now only 561,000 is what's remaining on that loan. I just can't wait not to spend 100. I can't wait to actually not have any loans. Right, people are now arriving. Oh, don't tell me they're going to use the same one. Are you telling me they're going to use the same one? If they are, that is a complete and utter waste of money. Oh, it's only made $65. I mean, they only just arrived here. It best not be that they only use the one. Because I will be annoyed. Very annoyed. Oh, man. Right, how are you doing? 185. Actually, over the course of the day, that could make some decent revenue. So it might not be too bad. Yeah, it might not be too bad. Right, we're paying our clerks right now to do some researching. But it's kind of annoying that I didn't get the vehicles. Yeah, they're all going to use this, aren't they? How can you make it where they just, like, you know, distribute evenly between? Apparently that's not a thing in this game. Bit annoying, right? Bit annoying. Oh, damn. Look at the queue for the coffee, boys. Right, that could cause me even more issues with the fact that people can't get to their plane in time now. Okay. 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 I've given myself even more issues. I love it. It's hilarious. Right. Waiting for a big boy plane to land. And we'll follow its journey. Oh, hello. That looked like a Ryanair then for a second. That was really weird. Right. 777's just landed. Here it goes. And does it get all of its required services? So people are getting off on the bus. Cleaning's coming in right now. The flight check's just happening. Catering's being loaded. Fueling's been redone at 90,000 litres. Which is a couple of fuel trucks there. In comes the second one right now to finish off where the first one left off. Very good, very good, very good. Which will then eventually lead on to performing the service, which we are now waiting for them to load up the bags. Bring them over. Where is it? And put them on the plane. So, performing the service right now, the baggage. And here is the vehicle. On the bags go. We're just now waiting to board the people, which they're now about to get on. So I think the buses only carry 50, because he put 7 on the first one. Loading up. Oh, we researched. Loading up the second bus. Done. Trap hosting's done. Parking service will be released shortly. That plane's done. See, no issues with that one. That worked out really well. Integrated weather monitoring right now. These are all taking a bit long. What about passenger services? Have we done everything over here? Food conveyors is another one. We've done all of the personnel. We've done all the construction. Office work. What boosts and bonuses did you get from office work? New labour regulations? Ah, speeds everybody up. That's going to be pretty good for the researchers. So airline didn't get its required services, but I think the airline's already left. It's already left the building. Now, is this being overloaded? No. So I wonder what the issue was then. I wonder what, if that's not the issue then of them getting to their destination quick enough, I wonder what the issue is. I wonder what it could be. Bit of a tricky situation, isn't it? It is a bit of a tricky situation. It really... Look how much debt I'm in right now. Right, landing fees coming in. Oh, that's why I need those extra on-demands coming in right now. Not saying that's going to put me into debt. But it all helps, boys. It all helps right now. How much has this coffee place made so far? Not a lot. But when you multiply it by how many I could potentially get in, that would do pretty well. They would do pretty well as extra revenue. Right, they're now all lining up to get on. It could be also the distance that they have to walk to get all the way down here. That could also be an issue. But I'm just not 100% sure. Not 100% sure. Right, my airport feels awfully quiet. There's a gap or two. There's a gap there. What's going on here? I need like a cargo plane. Oh, that could go in here. If I move this down, that can go in there. Or not. That can't go there. You can't go there. Neither can you. That's very annoying. If I put you right up here, I can get something in there. Alright, confirm that. I have a morning gap there for a cargo plane. Right, contracts. Morning for the cargo. We got a couple of mornings here, part of the day. We'll just accept anyone, right? Just accept anyone. You. Schedule. Hold on, where does it go here? Not going to get much, you know, huge amounts of money for that. But like I said before, every penny counts. Every penny counts, boys. Right, look at how much I'm in debt. How am I going to get out the hole for this one? How am I going to get out the hole for this one? Obviously, waiting for the days to tick along is going to be a good one. But yikes. We might have to stop researching for the time being just to be able to advance the airport. I need another bunch of stands to kind of balance this all out. Right, we're no longer paying for the clerk, so this is where we now start to reap back the rewards. We start to crawl back on the finances. It's a slow progress, but we will eventually get there. Now, believe it or not, this day has already ended, almost. And we did have a few little problems with flights being delayed, but there was nowhere near the amount of flights that were delayed on the previous day. So that goes to show us that we were doing something right. It goes to show us that we've done something right with doing all of this. Now, granted, they still want to get over to the same one. And I don't quite understand why. I don't quite get it. If I'm being completely honest with you. I can turn that one off to see if they go to a different one. But these are people departing. The people arriving have already arrived. I'm going to keep that one turned off for a minute and just see if they do go to a different one. So that will turn off when it's no longer available. We'll keep our eyes peeled on that. We'll keep our eyes peeled. Right, those planes are now disappeared-os. I really wish we could do some on-demands. I really do. Right, is it worth getting rid of some of these buildings? It might be. It might be. We're fully maxed out on fuel and cargo. And we're just waiting for now the schedule to tick over to the next day. For us to start accepting those big cargo flights. Which do creep us back a nice chunk of money. So that loan will get paid again shortly. take another 140 grand off it. In the hole big time still. Couple of penalties. Staff is very expensive. Again, that's from all those clerks. Vehicles are expensive. We probably do have one too many vehicles. I ain't gonna lie. Very expensive. After buying the fuel and cargo, that's my next biggest expense is vehicles. Maybe I do have one too many vehicles. Yeah, I probably do. I'm not gonna lie. I probably do. But all the cargo planes are now on the way in. So, everyone buy my fuel, please. Right, we just made a loan payment. I got 421,000 now remaining. How many days on the other ones? I didn't even check those. 7 on that one. And 13 on this one. Right, I don't think this will put me in the green. I just don't think there's enough. I'm just in too much debt at this point to put myself in the green. But they'll put a big chunk into it all. But I think I'm going to have to reevaluate how many vehicles I do have. Like, so I'm going to reduce it right now. So each one of these gates only has 3 vehicles. Because that will save me $125 an hour. Well, that's a baggage ramp. $125 an hour. So let's do the math. I've got 8 gates. 8 times 125. Oh, these are even more because these are 70 capacities. So 8 is 16. What's that? I can't work it out. Let me use my calculator. Let me use my calculator, boys. Let me go. Let me average it to 130 times 16. That's $2,000 an hour. There's 24 hours in a day. Times 24. That's 50 grand a day I'll be saving. 50 grand a day I'll be saving by getting rid of 1 vehicle on each of these gates. That's ridiculous, isn't it? I'll keep the baggage in because you just never know. That's ridiculous. Even if I do say so myself, that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous, boys. No, you know what? I'm going to get rid of... We'll make it where each baggage has got 10 vehicles. Oh, I thought that was baggage end for a second. We're doing it where baggage has got 10 vehicles. So that's another couple of 100 big ones. So that should save us quite a bit of money in hourly expenditures. I do feel like I've got unnecessary amount of vehicles right now. I honestly do feel that. I ain't going to just do refueling vehicles. As expensive as they are, I'm not going to touch them. Now, I've only got 4 stands. So, the water, the cleaning, the jet air is 4, meals, that's only 2 though, so, and waste is 2, so I'm not sure how I feel about those. So, cleaning, 4. Only 4 of them. Cleaning's on 4. Water's on 4. Air meals on 4. That's got 4. Yeah. I think this is the way to do it, is to get rid of the excess vehicles. Or what I feel like is excess vehicles at this point. I've only got 2 refueling trucks there. You can see why I've got issues there, boys. Can I spread some love? There's 5 refueling trucks there. There's 4 only there. There's 6 there. We're going to move one of these. Which one was that? This one? Oh no, this one's got 6. Remove you to... It's hard to tell which is which. I'm confused which is which. Which one had only... It's this one that had 2. Now it's got 3. I'm so confused. I am really confused. Now I've got issues again. Now where are all these issues coming from? Is it because I sold all the vehicles? Where's the baggage? No, there's plenty of baggage available. They're just chilling. That's been here for quite some time, so... Could it be the refueling? Do I have a backlog of... Oh dear God, they're still trying to get in here. Oh, it's that because I turned it off. So they don't go anywhere else, is the answer. They don't go anywhere else. Oh, no, wait, they do. They're going to this one. But that's what's stopping those current flights at the minute, is because of this. Oh, that's so annoying, isn't it? That is really annoying. Increase unscheduled flights. Yes, please. I can then sign more contracts. That's really annoying. So this is now going to have a knock-on effect for everything because these guys are so backlogged. But we should get back through it. Right, we should be back on time shortly. We should be back on time eventually. Right, if I can't pull out a load more money right now, we're in trouble. I'm now having these huge penalties because of all these delays. We're having all these huge penalties right now. So all that money I've saved on vehicles is now pointless because of the penalties. Right, refueling's done. It's now cargo. Done. We're now waiting for the loading of the luggage and stuff. Which we are still waiting. I mean, it's only an hour into this flight, so waiting and being here. Performing the services of the loading of the luggage, which is coming from... I'm not sure which way this one's coming from, but that's pretty much all done. People are now queuing up, as you can see down below, to get onto the bus. Everyone's now getting on. We're back in business. We are back in business. I have an exuberant amount of fuel and cargo. But for the life of me, do not have enough money to do anything about it. Section managers, boosts, extra slots. We'll get that done. Which does mean I can then sign more contracts, but everything means nothing until I get the vehicles over here. It really does mean nothing. Absolute nothing. Now, everything's all okay in the scheduler, right? If I brought this right down there, there's definitely room to squeeze something else in. But it means I need another early cargo flight. You will do just fine. Confirm that. Put that one there. We're about to sign another one. It should go just here. So that's 2 more flights in a day. We're being more efficient with what we've got. That's 2 more additional flights. It's just all about being as efficient as we possibly can. I'm nearly $1 million in the hole. I really, really, really need to see these look at 181,000 in penalties alone. Oh my god, that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. The taxiways. Is there any unnecessary taxiways that I've got right now? Yes, you could argue yes. You could argue yes, I do. So they're using that one. So I'm going to delete that. So I've deleted them. Do we need any of these? I don't feel like we need the ones going up this side. I've got to be careful I don't delete anything because I can't replace them back in. Right, that's complete. Okay, that's all I need. That's the minimum amount I probably need. Because you still need them to be able to crisscross from both sides. That's trying to reduce my taxiway bill. You see there? We're trying to reduce that as much as I can. Now, staff is the next one. Obviously, you don't pay for staff on the night. But I can literally reduce this. Because how much it costs? It costs $2,688 a day. What, per each employee? I mean, it gives me minimal research points. But it will save me money in the day. Now, staff cost is 180,000. That'll save me a few pennies. Loans are a big one, but you can't really do much about loans until you've paid them off. You know what I mean? Resources, I could not order as much resources. So maybe I can get rid of in cargo management. We just, I mean, it's not really that much I'm spending on cargo. It's the refueling where I'm spending the money. You know what I mean? I could not have as many. Like, I could get rid of, say, this one. And then pick a random one I get rid of. So I've got rid of 2 orders in a day. I'm not saying that it's going to save me any more cash than, whatever. But this is the stuff where you got to try and fine tune at this point. It was such a good idea to get all these loans at the start. Now I regret them. Because now it's hindered my growth. What I did was I got all those loans to buy stuff that I have to upkeep. And I didn't really spend that money into stuff that makes me money. So while I now have bigger debts and bigger outgoings, I didn't really increase my incomes. So, and I'm pretty much now left at this point. So, we're not in as much debt as we were the previous day at this point. We made a nice chunk. Those penalties have kicked me in the booty. They really have hurt me, those penalties. They've really, really hurt me. So we've done a loan payment. There we go. I've only got... Oh, no, sorry. This next loan payment here. We've done this loan payment up there. Right, at least they're going to come in right now and spend all the money on the fuel. That payment's coming in. I'm now $1 million in debt officially. Okay, it goes from worse to bad. At least we'll eat back into it now anyway. Right. Come on. Let's be having ya. Let's be having you right now. We'll see what we can do on this day. Right, only 68,000 litres for this plane. But a lot of cargo. A lot of cargo, boys. Refueling's now happening. All those chunks of cash. Bearing in mind, we've got 2 extra planes that are now landing today. Because of the way that we just did our scheduling. So that's a little bit of a benefit to us. We are now spending a day less. Now, these big planes can carry up to like nearly 300 cargo, right? I do have 18. So is it worth bringing these down to 15? I think it makes sense. So making these cargo terminals only have... Oh, this one's only got 10. That one's only got 8. We'll bring them down to 12. If they can operate on those minimal vehicles, then... yeah. Because you only need the bulk of them when all the cargo land at once. That's when you really need the bulk of them. But I'm trying to reduce... Right, you can see right now where the money's now going. So incomes and outgoings, loan payments, resource supply, and then the total. Wait, shouldn't I be up? Oh, I don't know. That doesn't really make much sense, does it? It doesn't really make much sense. And now we should start getting the passenger planes coming in. And eventually all the people arriving at the terminal. So I reckon I get rid of... I am going to get rid of one of these cargo deliveries. And I still think there's room to get rid of an additional fuel delivery. Apparently I'm going to have no fuel around this time. Rid of one of them. Right, I've got rid of... That'll be 4 in total I've now got rid of. 4 less times I spend any type of money. But again, it doesn't really matter because if you're still filling the same amount every day, you're going to spend the same amount. Because I'm only paying for what I use. But I've tried to hit... Also, I'm spending less money on now staff. Remember that. Oh, look at this. Total. Obviously, I'm in debt to that. But I'm in profit so far today. That's promising. That really is promising. We're just going to see how the rest of this day now goes. Because if it is turning out that I'm now making a profit every day, I'll slowly eat into it. And then once some debts are paid off, I'll be up even more. It's a shame I can't get any bonus money because I don't have the on-demand flights set up. And how much are roads costing me? I mean, not really that much to be worried about it. Not really that much to be worried about it, so... I wouldn't be too stressed. Or I just had some debts go out. Okay, that debts is now slowly creeping up, but I'm hoping all these planes landing will eat into a bit more cash. Right, we're fine-tuning the balance. We are fine-tuning this balance. I think we're now starting to go in a bit more debt, aren't we? Yeah, we're closing in where we're going to now be borderline breaking even. But if I never had the loan payments, just saying. Just saying, guys. All right, let's see where this now goes. A few more big planes landing. All the services getting done. But ultimately, I can feel the debt starting to now increase. I really can now start to feel the debt increasing. It's a painful one. Because you feel like... Oh, actually, no, we're still on profit on the day. So you compare these two numbers. We're still on profit on the day so far. And then we'll see where it's hurting us the most still. Damn. Right, we've only got, wow, a day and a half left of no longer spending 140,000 a day. So we've got that to look forward to. We have got that to look forward to right now. And where are we at now? Okay, we're officially losing money on the day. Vehicles are still a big payment. I mean, it's not as... It doesn't look like it's going to be as big as what it was originally. But it's still a big payment. So if I can function on 8 vehicles... Oh, I'm so reluctant to drop that down any more than I need it to. Baggage is on 10. We're dropping that down to 8 because in reality you only need 2 for each stand. That's all you need. 4 stands, you only need 8 vehicles. That's the logistics behind it. I got 5 over there. 12 there. Do we need 12? What did we bring them down to? Yeah, we brought them down to 12, didn't we? Yeah, I think I've got a penalty as well. Did I get a penalty then? No, not yet. There was a flight that was slightly delayed. But no penalties are arisen. Fortunately, no. No penalties came out of that. Right, okay. Okay. We are still paying for the staff costs. But you can see from my staff costs right now. They're 100 grand. They're a lot less. Taxiway is a little bit less. I think by the time this day's fully ended, the vehicles will be a couple of grand less. Resources, it'd be nice if you can compare it to previous days. That would be nice. We've gone from losses to borderline now breaking even. But if I never had that loan payment, we'll be making small profits every day that I could use to grow the airport to make it make more money. The first thing I'm going to do once I've got cash to spend is buy the vehicles for those 2 additional stands to start accepting on-demand flights. And the money we then earn from those on-demand flights would be an extra benefit for us making sweet money to do even more expansions. Right, they've done that researching right now, which is pretty good. And right, we'll leave that as it is. Airplane services. I mean, all this stuff right now is getting super expensive. Is it a case of I'm done? for now. Advanced night operations. Oh. Does that mean I can get planes in the gaps that I don't currently have them? If so, yes, please. Why didn't I realize that anytime sooner? Why did I not realize that anytime sooner? Because you got in the schedule right now, like the odd little gap or two, right there. Does that mean we can get flights in there? I mean, we can get flights anyway, but we'll see. We shall see, boys. We shall see. Now, we are now no longer paying for our clerks, the minimal that we did have. So we do eat a little bit into our debt. Now, this is where we truly are going to find out if we've either broken even on the day, made profit, or lost money. Now, I don't mind if we've lost money, providing the loss is close to us breaking even, because we then know we've done something right and we've got a base level to work on. If it turns out we made a bit of money, that's going to be a bonus. But if I'm like a few 100,000 away from it, then oh my goodness me, this is a lost cause. We're like 30 grand difference. We are a 30 grand difference right now, but this is where you have the least amount of planes in the airport. So there's not a fat lot we can do at the minute, I'm afraid. It's just small little payments coming in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Can we see what the coffee shop made? The coffee booth? See, I need more of these. I need those as well. I need to get these on-demand flights set up. The little coffee shop inside set up as well. All the other additional stuff. It's extra pennies without having extra flights. So I'm just waiting for this day to officially end. I'm just waiting for this day to officially end. When does that next loan payment come out? In 2 hours. And I'll only have one loan payment left for this. And then I'm saving 140 grand a day. Oh, baby, that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money, isn't it? That's a huge amount of cash. Right, less than an hour to go before we get our report. And then we can kind of make out what the situation is. I don't want to look at it just yet in case anything else pops up. But it's going to be interesting. This is going to be very, very, very interesting. Oh, don't tell me that delivery is coming in right. No, okay. So we actually made a profit of 26 grand-ish? 25 grand? 24 grand? 26? No, 26 grand. Now, that's a lot of years I've got to go through to turn that 26 grand into eventually getting out of debt. But this is a step forward. Because I've only got one more day of paying the 140 grand. Now, all of a sudden, that 26 grand plus that 140 becomes 126 grand, 166 grand. That makes a huge difference. That really does. I feel like we're going to be getting somewhere now. So the plans are... These are the plans, boys. We got to get these two set up next episode for on-demand flights. That's a given. I can then get a few bonus monies coming in. I could schedule them, but I don't want to throw everything all off. We've got to get more of these little booths in the actual terminal to generate us extra revenue, because that was making 13,000. That's pretty good. That's extra bonus money. I think is that in its lifetime? I'm going to assume that's in its lifetime, but that is very, very handy. Very handy to have that extra bit of cash coming in. You can see the effects now of not having the regular fuel deliveries. My fuel pretty much running very low, but not bad. Hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, smash the like button down below. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So goodbye.